Are we are the only one alone in this universe, or there are aliens? I know that's a very scary question, a very, very interesting question from the supernatural terminology, from the talking point of the spirit guides, or from the universe. It's a very interesting question. I'm gonna talk about that and what I think. Let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. On this channel we talk a lot about magical stuff, supernatural, crazy, witches stuff, and tarot card stuff. If you enjoyed this video, give it thumbs up, consider subscribing for more such videos. Now, do aliens really exist in this universe, or we are the only one human beings living here? Now I can tell you that there's, although not that much scientific proof that we are the only one, or there is other aliens living on this universe, in this universe, or on this planet Earth. We don't have that much of the proof right now, but I've came across recently about one, I think, one information about the UFO. And in the UFO there was like some kind of like the proof they were seeing something, extraterrestrial bodies, or extra, how to say it, the non-human activities by some other beings. It was like recorded. Now I not don't really exactly remember, but I saw it few days back only, and people were talking about it like, oh, the aliens are real, and we all say that because they see something in their studies in the UFO, and they found something related to that. Now I'm not going to talk about exactly what it is because I haven't touched it in that detail. I was just looking up like just a headline, just like a highlight. I didn't go deep dive into that, uh but there is the proof that they found something is there, but they are not yet confirming that they saw something. Somebody is saying that they saw it, other people are not confirming it. Other people say that it's not scientific, it's not possible, there is no scientifically proven data about whether there are the aliens who are also living on this universe with us or not. And some people like some things, and some people said that they have seen some kind of the evidence, but it's kind of like in the midst. That's what I can say. But still I feel like there is some research going on about the extra human or other than non-human living beings on this planet Earth. That we call as an aliens. But I've seen that some, they do have some information about it. They have seen somebody, but they are not saying that these are the aliens. They are not confirming that. But regardless of that, this is just about the UFO information. But I'm going to talk about what I think about it. But I think that there are some other living beings, because we talk a lot about spirit guides, we talk about the angels, we talk a lot about other spirits nearby us, and that's true. There are so many spirit guides or so many spirits around us. It's just that we are only seeing the small spectrum of the light. We are only seeing from this eyes the visible ray spectrum. If you know about the wavelength of the waves, like there are x-rays, gamma rays, alpha rays, microwaves, UV rays, and so many different kinds of the rays and waves are there. We are only able to see that visible ray spectrum, like those Webgyor, like 7 colors we call as a rainbow, or Webgyor, or we also call it as a visible wavelength. We only see that. Rest, we don't even see it. So since we talk about the parallel realities, we talk about the different versions of us, we also talk about the different frequencies and energy stuffs in the magical field, in the manifestation and all that stuff. So we can only see the visible rays. Okay, that's what I can say. So what about the other waves that we cannot see? Like the radio waves we can't see, the microwaves we cannot see, the UV rays, X-rays, gamma rays, we cannot see it, but we use it for our benefit. Like microwaves is used in microwave, obviously. Radio waves is used in radio. X-rays are used in the medical purposes, in the X-ray machine and all that stuff. But then we can't see these waves. So what if there's somebody is existing in these waves? It's just that we can't see it. We can only see or experience or feel them when we are vibrating at that frequency. We can only see the things that are vibrating at the visible wavelength frequency. I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to tell you. Your physical senses can only experience, your 5 senses can only experience or feel those things which are there in their spectrum, which they are allowing to see it. That means that on the spectrum of the visible wave rays, you can't see, which is not above or below that. So for that, you have to change your frequency, your wavelength to fit into that wavelength, then only you can experience that. That's we cover in the manifestation stuff. That's we also talk of in these electromagnetic stuff, like it's very much covered in that topic as well. So what if these extra non-human or aliens, whatever you call it, do exist in the other wavelengths, which we cannot see, which we cannot experience, which we cannot feel? Because there are so many waves and we can't experience all of them. We can only experience the visible, and we can only experience the things which are vibrating in the frequency that we are vibrating. Or what if there are so many different frequencies, so many different energies, so many different waves that we can't even experience it, and the people or the aliens are present in those frequencies? Who knows? Who knows? And there is a proof about the spirit guides and angels or universe. We call a lot about that, and there are the spirits around us, but it's just we can't experience them, we can't feel them, because we are not vibrating at the frequency where they are vibrating, or the energy, it's not matching to us. That's why we can't experience them. So it's a very controversial question, but then I do believe that there are the spirit guides which are real, there are the angels which are real, and I do believe at some point that there are the aliens that do exist. Although the science don't want to prove it, or maybe UFO don't want to prove it or don't want to confirm it, but they have seen some evidence. But I do feel like there is something other than us. It's just that when people change their timeline, change their experience, change their energies, then they realize it, or then they experience it. That's why you see the people having higher conscious mind, like they are vibrating at very high frequency. They can read people's thoughts, they can read people's intentions, they can speak in very different languages without even learning those languages at all. And they can see the things that other human cannot see it, because they are vibrating at that frequency. So it's all about vibrating at a certain frequency to experience a certain kind of experience, or to experience a certain kind of things. That's what I can say. But in the magical field, we do believe the angels and spirit guides, and we do believe the aliens do exist. And I do believe in that aliens exist, and they do exist at a certain frequency that we cannot experience, because we are not vibrating at that frequency, and they are in that frequency near us or in this universe. And you don't need to be scared of it. You don't need to scared of it, because nobody need to be scared of it. We have all the power within us. We are the creator. We are the God creator of our own reality. So if you're the God, I'm the God, everybody is the God, then why the heck God needs to be scared? Make sense? And nobody can have any power over you unless you allow, or you give your power to them by saying that that person or that situation has a power over you. So these aliens can't hurt you unless you think that they're gonna hurt you, or they're gonna create problem for you, because you're giving your power when you say such statements, or when you believe in such things. But regardless of that, nobody has any control over you. Nobody can control you. Nobody can dictate your life. Only you gotta have the power to do that. So that's what my opinion about the aliens in this universe. Let me know, what do you think? What is your experience? What do you believe in? I would really love to hear about your own stories. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye, guys.